Day number 2 in Bogota. We haven't really done a lot of like touristy things at all yet. So I think the plan for today is gonna be to do like the free walking tour. You know, it's like a 3-hour tour. It kind of gives you the basics, shows you the main sites, a little bit basic from the history of the country. In other news, we moved hostels because our previous hostel like, really sucked. This one seems a lot better, but I still have my reservations because the guy at the desk, he doesn't really speak English, and I've been trying to get the Wi-Fi password for like the past hour and it hasn't been really working. But hopefully by the time we come back from our little, excursion, maybe they'll figure it out, because you know, staying at a place without Wi-Fi, it's not the best. Yeah, so let's go. I forgot to mention, the weather here, it's perfect. It's like maybe 20 degrees. You know, during the day it's alright with a t-shirt, maybe like a little jacket, not too hot so you can walk around, not too cold that like you're freezing, you need like hats and gloves. Like for me, this is the perfect temperature. Breakfast, we decided to stop at this little coffee shop called La Puerta Falsa. It's in like all the guidebooks, all the lists, so I feel it's probably a little bit touristy, but might as well, you know. We'll do the like top touristy things, and then maybe we'll find like cool local gems. But you know, we gotta try out everything. Found the walking tour. I can't wait. It's gonna be fun.
Recommendations for you when you're traveling through Colombia. The first recommendation is that here in Colombia, the weather is very bipolar. So it's a good idea to always have an umbrella. Here at the center of Bogota, for many years, the good coffee was always exported. So we did not have good coffee. We basically had the only coffee not good enough to be exported. Para el centro, y para adentro.
So far the tour's going great. Tried my first taste of chicha, which is like fermented corn type drink. I really liked it actually. Now I'll have to find a place and get the whole bottle or something. It's a bit sour and I don't know, somewhat reminiscent of kombucha maybe. It's hard to explain the taste. But yeah, it's been a really cool tour.
Rica y deliciosa chicha,
Okay, so that was 3 hours of the free walking tour. I don't know if I've mentioned this on the vlog before, but I just love taking the free walking tour whenever I visit a new city, because you kind of get all the history like compactly in like a short day, and it's always super young people on the tour. The guides are super cool all the time. The recommended tip was 30,000 Colombian pesos. I mean, if you don't have that money, you don't have to pay anything really. It's truly free. There's no harm to not paying, but they do run on tips. You know, that's like 15 Canadian dollars for 3 hours of like amazing stories, amazing places. He taught us so much about the food, the culture, the history. We saw so many sites. Honestly, totally worth it. What I've been noticing the past couple of days is that there's really not that many tourists in the city. Whenever you go to Europe or Southeast Asia, like all the places are just like cram-packed with tourists and people, and it's like lineups. But here, it's like pretty chill. It's not that touristy. There's a lot of free museums. There's a Botero museum with the, you know, the fat people. And then there's like the Museum of Gold with all the like ancient gold, and the Emerald Museum. And like, yeah, a lot of those are free, or at least free on certain days of the week. I really didn't know much at all about Colombia, about Bogota before coming here. But you know, after a couple of days here, I just like, my expectations are completely blown away. I discovered so many things. It's the best, and I really recommend you guys come here. It's been amazing. I think I'm gonna call it a day, unless I see something else on the way to film, because it is now 5:20, sunset's at 6, and like I said, I'm not sure I want to walk around with my camera after sunset. So maybe that's it for today. Bum, boom, bum, boom, bum.